Hello everyone. So occasionally you want to display a QR code on your site so you can hand off a visit to like a mobile device, or you may have more of a kiosk type application. Anytime it's useful that you can show a QR code for people to get to that page easily. Now it's easy to do this by just converting the URL into a QR code. There's packages that do that. The drawback of just doing that is as the URLs get longer, you'll notice the QR code gets more and more complex to the point that it's harder to notice that it's actually a QR code in the first place. Now you can always have a pop-up or something to make it easier to scan, but again that assumes that you can touch the device or click on it. If it's on display somewhere as more of a kiosk, you can't necessarily do that. So the solution to that is to shorten URLs. So what we've done here is we've created a URL shortening service that assigns each URL a unique ID, and these are based on a library called NanoID. Now the number of different unique IDs you can have depends on the length of the alphabet and how many characters are in the ID. So obviously if you just have numeric characters, you quickly run out, or you're limited. It's worth noting this count of IDs, this isn't the number of IDs you can have, this is how many you need to get a collision, 1% chance of collision. So you can always retry a few times to get an ID. And you can go the other way, you can add extra characters to give you way more capacity. So obviously if you had mostly static site with a few hundreds of different URLs, you could have a very short code, or you could choose to limit the characters used to make it easier to read, because it's a URL shortening service as well. Or if you're running it as a site where you have hundreds of thousands or even millions of potential URLs that people may want to store, maybe you're actually creating a URL redirecting service which you could use this for, then you'd go with a longer length of the code. But yeah, so now however long the URL is, the actual shortcode is always the same, and that always redirects back to whatever page it's been generated on. So even if it's always visible and clearly a QR code, which will scan much better than a denser code, and you can still have the larger version if you want, and you can control the length, the size, the alphabet. It protects against any bad words being accidentally generated. And for storage you can use Firestore or Redis. It'd be quite easy to create like a SQL adapter for it. This is just using an in-memory version at the moment. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.